Hey everyone, Chris here at Fernglade Farm. Let's have a look today at the chicken enclosure and we'll see how we collect water. Inside the chicken enclosure you can see that there's a steel galvanised iron roof and there are perches high up which the cool kids get to sleep on, and coming down a bit lower you've got the nesting boxes and they're covered in fresh straw every day, and there's a couple of eggs in a clutch there. And inside the nesting boxes there's straw as well too. And you can see this cheeky little Araucana sitting on top of the food bin. It's actually a plastic heavy duty food bin. It's to stop the rats and mice from digging their way in and eating the food. These two girls are quite demanding. I'm not sure what they want, probably food. And next to it's the container for the oyster grit which I add to their feed, and right next to it is a small container of apple cider vinegar which I make here, and that's a natural antibiotic, and I add that to their water. So if we head out into the enclosure you can see most of the girls are actually out here and they're having a bit of a scratch around in the deep litter mulch. You can see just how deep it is. In some places it's a foot deep, full of woody mulch. So when rain falls onto the metal roof of the shed, it's collected in this gutter, and this is a zinc aluminum gutter, and the water actually runs downhill, collects into the gutter, and then I'll just swing around here and you can see there's a little, what they call a pop, that sits inside the drain, and it feeds the water down into a plastic pipe which runs along here. You'll notice the steel welded mesh bird netting. It's to stop the local parrots from getting in. And the water comes around the corner and it goes outside of the chook run. Now that's actually PVC. It's actually very high quality, and it'll UV stabilised plastic, and it should get about 25 years life out of it. It's actually better than metal. The old gutterings used to be made of metal, and they always used to leak, especially when you get leaves building up on the surface of the internal pipes. They tend to corrode it. Anyway, we'll go outside and have a look at see where all that water goes. The water then comes around the corner and there's another little bend and falls downhill into the large polyethylene collection tank. That tank holds 2,100 litres of water, which is about 500 or 600 gallons, and you can see any excess, instead of overflowing at the top of the tank where the water enters, it exits via this pipe at the top just via gravity, so it can never spill unless this particular pipe overflows. And you can see that water just runs downhill and onto it's the California redwood, and we've got some a small stand of acacia melanoxylon, which is the local blackwood, and it's quite a fast growing tree here, and these are about 4 metres tall, which is about 15-16 foot. Now at the bottom of the tank you can see here there's a 1-inch valve, and that flows into 1-inch line. This is agricultural pressure line. It's the black and green stuff that they use here, and that also has a very long lifespan. You can actually shut the flow of the tank off at the actual tank itself via that water valve, so if you need to repair any of the lines you can do that. And the water flows through the black and green pipe back into the chook pen at ground level. Remember, the whole system is gravity fed, so water always has to fall downhill. So we'll see where it goes from there. The water pipe comes around the corner, feeds along the bottom of the chook enclosure and shed, and feeds into a normal standard tap into there and directly into their water feeder. So you can just see how much pressure is actually available just via gravity. It's quite amazing. It flows about maybe 11 litres a minute, and that's certainly enough to fill up the water feeder. You can see the chicks love it. They love scratching around in the water. They They actually prefer to drink water from flowing sources, but obviously we clearly don't have enough water here. So that water, when it overflows, runs into a little channel, like a little stream, and then exits via another 100mm pipe at the base of the enclosure. And I'll try and keep that pipe clear all the time, although the girls do their best to actually open it up. Stop that, you. She was just biting me. That's really not cool. Anyway, thanks for watching.